Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of J&M Sales. No, it's Talking eBay, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about eBay. So what we're doing today, today's discussion and today's episode, if you want to talk about that, is basically keywords and characters in your listing. So if you're making a listing on eBay, it's so important to use all the characters. So do you know how many characters you're allowed to put on eBay? If you don't know, it's 80 characters. And 80 characters is a lot. They actually increased it. It used to be less than that, but now it's 80. And I definitely think you have to use them all. It's so important to really have as much. And what that is basically is becomes your keywords. So your title is super important. So eBay's engine and how they do things is totally different than other vehicles. Now, other search engines, they really use really specifics. Okay, so let's say, for instance, this shoe. Let's take a look at the shoe that I am selling here. It says right here, it says almost every single character is used here. What it is: floral print, genuine leather, hook and loop, pointed toe, low heel, shoe. So those are all keywords, right? So you have to think about when you're doing a listing, okay? And if you've done listings, and if you haven't, take a look at some of my other videos about making listings, and we'll do some more videos in the future. And if you're not sure, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the channel. What this is basically is to do is it's give you some basic information about doing eBay. I'm going to teach you a little bit about eBay. I've been doing it since 1999. So we've been selling a lot of stuff for a lot of years. And so we have 100% feedback at this time when this video is recorded, and it can go up and down. So feedback will be another video later. So subscribe to the channel if you're interested in learning about eBay. But this episode here is about keywords in the titling. So the title and the keywords is so important. So your title is basically your keywords, and that's how that works. So let's take a look at this specific one. So here we go. So how do you know how many keywords you have? So in the title, the title, you'll see on the top and the bottom on the right here, it'll tell you the count. So there's 77 words are used into this 80. So there isn't too much more you can add to it. You got 77. So there isn't a ton left to add to that, but we tried to use as much space as possible. And that's something that you should strive for. So look at the product, think about what it is, and the keywords and how somebody would describe that item is how you have to make those sentences or those titles. If you're looking for a brown pair of shoes and somebody puts in shoes that are brown, it might not come up. Believe it or not, it's weird. It's eBay's really specific. So it's really engine learning. It's like you have to think how you talk. Looking for a brown pair of shoes, size 9. Okay, now that's very, very clear. So you have to use some logic, use some ideas when you're putting a sentence together and you're doing a title. But most importantly, use all 80 characters because that is your keyword. So this part is your keywords. Okay, guys, so important. Store categories are important. Item categories are important. And we'll go over those later. So subscribe to the channel and we'll break it all down category by category, item by item. All the item specifics are super important. Condition is super important, because if you leave out things and people say, oh, you didn't tell me you had a scuff in the back heel, and you can say to them, no, I said it in my description and here is the photo to prove it, then you are pretty much backed up. eBay will back you. And eBay does back you. Like I said, I've been with eBay, like I said, since 1999, and I'm with their concierge program. And I've been to eBay in Las Vegas, I've been to eBay in California, and I've been working with them for many, many years. And if there's an issue, they will back you up. So just remember that, okay? So feel confident if you want to start listing and selling on eBay. As long as you follow the rules, you really can't lose, honestly. And that's really how it is. So here we go. So 80 characters, this is what this video is about. So definitely use them all. It is so important. Let's take another look at another example. And so I just want to give you the gist of how listings should be. So let's close this one out and let's take a look at another one. So we have some Yankee Candle things that we sell. And look at the details of this as well. So now let's take a look at let's revise this so we can actually look at the actual characters, how many are left, and so forth. Again, here's another one. So there's 80 characters and I use 78 of them. What is this? It's a Yankee Candle, skeleton, relaxation, coffin, tea light, candle, holder, and the year. So those are the item specifics. Those are the that's a coffin. So that's what this is. So that's all the keywords, and that's what that is. You can do the research, find out what it is, get an idea. And I do a lot of research and I try to find out exactly what these things are. But we know it's Yankee Candle because people like that. This is what this thing is: skeleton, relaxation, coffin, tea light. So that's what this is. So that's how you have to describe things. Again, 78 characters, right? So there you go, very little left over. That's another good example of that one there. So I hope you're understanding a little bit of this. If you're getting the idea how we're saying it, what to say, and how to come across properly so people can see and understand. So they're looking. Here's another one, another example here. Let's revise this one. One more we'll do. I don't want to make this too long. I'm just explaining to you that 80 keywords you have. Keywords are your characters in the title, and that's super important. That's how they search for it. Again, Titanic 4-disc combo Blu-ray DVD. Don't forget the word DVD with a digital copy included. Digitally remastered, high definition. These are all important keywords people will search for. Show the photos. You can see here that we have all the photos. We have all the discs I show. I always show all the discs. I show the front cover, the back cover. I show all the discs. I show everything. So it's so important to represent what the customer is getting. But most importantly, all the keywords are taken. All this title, 78 out of 80. Again, almost 100%. It's very difficult to get 100% all the time, but this is what this tutorial is about. So keywords, and keywords are the titles. Very important. And also think about how you do your title, because that's how people search. People search how people think. Don't come up with a whole lot different idea. Oh, combo, Blu-ray, remastered. Don't just, people do that all the time. And you know what? You're just not going to get anywhere. And you're going to get frustrated. So put all the information in that makes a lot of sense. It's all about, it really is about making sense, honestly. And that's how you do that. So that's what I have for you today. I wanted to make this short and sweet. I didn't want to make this too long. I wanted to just give you an example about keywords, and 80 characters is what you should use as much as possible. I can't emphasize that as important as that is, because 80 characters is really, they give you all that. That's your tools. Your tools are photos, keywords, descriptions, and photos, right? And we'll do another whole video on photos as well, about taking photos and collages and close-ups and all kinds of different things about that. So that's what we'll go over, a lot of different things. So I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is a newer channel that we're building up to help people learn about selling on eBay. So that's what this is all about. So if you guys have any questions, again, leave down in the comment section. I respond to every single comment. And if you have any issues, or if you're not really sure how to make a title, or if you're not really sure what the best title will be, or things like that, shoot me over a message, leave a comment. I'll get right back to you and I'll help you through that. And if you have any issues at all, just let me know. So check out all the videos on this channel. This is about eBay, talking eBay. And that's really what we're doing, is just learning and teaching everybody a little bit about eBay. And I just want to pay it forward and just give you as much information as possible that I have over the years of selling on eBay. So pick up an item, get it listed. Don't be afraid. A lot of people are afraid to list items. Don't be afraid. Pick up an item. Instead of throwing it in the trash, put it on eBay. You might get 10, 15 bucks for it. You never know. Do the research. Check out all the videos on my channel. You'll learn, you'll see, and you'll be surprised how much you can do on eBay. All right, guys, I don't want to make it too long or too boring. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial about keywords and how many characters in the title. Everybody knows? Everybody say it? 80 characters. That's right. And use them all as much as possible. All right, guys, appreciate it as always, and I'll see you at the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate that. Take care.